Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. December, guys, it's already here, December 1st. And normally I do weekly readings and I might still do that, but I want to do a couple just announcements first. I'm going to be doing a webinar on healing heartbreak and grief. I'm a healer first and foremost always, and I've been doing it for almost 12 years. And I know with the holiday seasons, and lots of us have gone through breakups, divorces, losing loved ones, career changes, life changes, huge moves. And while some things are in our best interest, it doesn't mean we don't have the pain. It doesn't mean we don't have a grief, whether even if we're grieving an old way of life or an idea or a dream. It can be very deep. And it can hurt us, not just emotionally, psychologically, physically, in a lot of ways. So if this speaks to anybody out there, even if just the holidays is a hard time for you guys, I would invite you to join me for my webinar. It's going to be happening on December 22nd. Lada will be posting it sometime soon. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me a message via Lada's site. If you kind of want to know what this entails or if this might be a good fit for you, let me know. But I just want to make sure that I'm there for you guys. It'll be both of us, probably about 2 hours long. And something you can replay, use the tools, use the techniques to help cut cords, cleanse, reduce the stress, reduce the anxiety, techniques to help with the pain, and a couple little things to help along the process. I wish there was an all cure for heartbreak and grief. That person would be so rich. But there is no way of getting around the grief process, but there is a way of accelerating the process. So if this speaks to any of you guys, please feel free to sign up for my webinar. I'll be coming up, or send me questions if you have any, if you're not sure yet. So just welcome to contact me. Okay, guys, like always, I always meditate before this session. And guys, December is all about transformation and preparation. So many of us are going through I would say, pivots or turns. We're starting new jobs, new careers, life paths. We decided I can't do this anymore, whether that's a relationship, a pattern. And we are preparing for a lot of change. Now, a lot of you guys have already done this, whether you've done the research, the groundwork, the investment, the time. And you know what, guys? Don't worry if it's a little slow moving. Don't worry if, hey, you got to, what you put in, you get out. So the guidance I got was to give you guys some support, to channel some messages out there for all the signs to see how we can best move forward. So take December as an investment month to really do a lot of the inside work, a lot of the foundational work, because we're really going to be starting, guys. I think the start is even going to start before January comes into play. So let's see what happens. Now, I kind of wanted to do a whole month reading for each sign. I know every week I do a week reading, but I am being guided to do a whole month. Does anybody have a say on that? I know, happy December. I look different, really? Oh, I hope that's a good thing. I'm not sure. But does anybody have an opinion? I was going to do a whole month reading just for a whole guidance. I can stick with the week. I can stick with the week reading. I see no one's commenting. Okay, then I'm going to go for the whole December. Okay, so this is a whole December layout for each sign. And we'll see how it goes. So this for the whole energy is to give you guidance, support, and any tips and tools you can use to kind of just release, transform, and prepare your guys for this amazing. Guys, what's coming up for you guys? It's not like a new chapter. It is a new story, a whole new life. There has been so much shedding and changing and releasing. I think we have had our fill, so it's a good time to prepare. So let's do a month. We're going to start with Aries. I know, guys, sometimes I do it backwards, but just because I'm trying a new layout, I'm going to stick with the norm. Okay, so, and I'm going to be pulling some love cards here too, because I know a lot of people have gone through breakups, separations, divorces, and grief, which is why I'm doing my webinar. So I will be putting some guidance in the emotional department to help you with that too. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck. Let's move forward to Aries. Let's see what December holds for you and how we can best use this energy. Okay, and I'm going to pull a romance card. Okay, guys. All right, Aries. So you have the 6 of Gabriel, the Page of Raphael, the Ace of Raphael, and the 3 of Gabriel. Now, guys, this month, yes, there is some movement happening for you guys, but it's really important that the moves that you're making, the changes, even if it's going for that job promotion, moving houses, traveling, putting something into play, you guys are really doing it to have a more peaceful feeling, whether it's with your family, your emotional environment, your finances, to really have that deep support. So this month, Aries, number one, yes, move forward. Whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's get that scholarship, work for that award, that promotion, especially in terms of your own ideas and endeavors. This can be anything from redesigning your house, going back to school, trying that side hustle, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and your husband is a breadwinner, and there's some transformations there. There's going to be a lot of need for bringing together the family, the relationships, really solidifying that, really investing in that, because the changes you're going to be making, Aries, have to go hand in hand with the relationships in your life. Sometimes we make choices. Some of us have choices where it's just us, like, well, no, it's all me, I got this. Not for you, Aries. So just make sure that everyone's on the same page. You guys are all communicating. You're not, I know it's really, really tempting for Aries just to take the lead, but just make sure that this is a positive emotional experience for you, your partner, your children. Even this could even be business partners. Just make sure as you're moving forward, everyone's included, that the support is there, that the love is there. This is really going to give you such good groundwork for success. When you have the 3 of Gabriel, it is guaranteed success. In fact, it is more than guaranteed. It turns out better than you expected. But it turns out better than you expected because you took the time, Aries. Don't rush. I know it's tempting, but do not rush, Aries. Make sure you cross your T's, you dot your I's, you know where investments are going, you know the key players, you know time, you know the detail aspects, okay? Sometimes it's like, yeah, I got everything, let me just go. No, you might have a little bit more struggle that way. And that's why it's really good to have that support. To have that support network. Ask for help. If you have to delegate things out, communicate your needs, make sure like, hey, I'm going to be doing this. Make sure everyone's on the same page. It's going to be very successful, but because you took your time, you invested your time, you planned wisely. Aries too, it looks like there might be opportunities for travel. So anybody going on vacation, yay, looks like it's going to be fantastic for you guys because you do have the retreat card. This is about taking a time out. Now, while there is activity and while there is going to be success, what's key to this, like I said, is your emotions, your emotional body this month, your relationships. And that's important. I should do a webinar on your finances and your relationships because they're intertwined. They all have to do with your worth, how you see yourself. So it's really important to make sure you spend time with loved ones. You have that support, that nurturance. Everyone's on the same page because it's vital to you, Aries. It's vital to your emotional body. People could work 80-hour weeks, but if you're lonely and no one's there and you push everybody out, is that really success? You're bringing everyone together. So let me reiterate. Do not rush, Aries. Take your time. Enjoy these holidays. If you're celebrating the holidays, make sure you spend those times with loved ones this month and really deepen those roots, those bonds. That could even be a new level of commitment, Aries, if you're in a relationship. But a good, healthy emotional body is what's going to make for a very successful project or endeavor, whether, again, that's financial, career, education, side hustle, it doesn't matter. They go hand in hand. So don't rush around this week, this December, not week, I'm so used to doing weeklies. This December, Aries, slow and steady is going to win the race and it's going to turn out better than you expected. I'm really, when you have Gabriels too, the kind of thing that you're invested in, because Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of artists, but it's also archangel of communication. So people that are into writing, blogging, music, art, marketing, advertising, even if it or sales, anything that has to do with spreading a message. You could be a leader, you can be a motivational speaker, Aries. Archangel Gabriel is really helping you to get your message out. So if you're trying to advertise your business, you're trying to network, you're trying to really put yourself out there, it's going to be very successful. Again, it has to come from support. No one's an island, your tribe. Make sure you're taking that time with loved ones and just enjoy it. At some point, once you did the hard work, it's okay to disconnect a little bit. It's the holiday season. Things are slowing down in winter, okay? It's exciting for you guys, and it's a really good month for your relationships, Aries. Really, really good month. And if anyone takes something to the next level, put in the comments down below. Give us the good news, too. I love to celebrate with the people that I'll put all those good stories down there. I think we should all just compile all those good comments and make a cute little book. I've always wanted to do that. I think I'm going to do that at some point. Okay. Taurus. Let's see. There we go. And a love card. Okay. You guys have Nine of Raphael, the Justice card, Page of Raphael, and the Wheel. All right. Again, this has a lot to do with your emotional body. So I'm already seeing a theme. Guys, and it's normal. Holiday seasons, winter time, we really go within ourselves. Taurus, this is a beautiful new beginning in regards to your emotional life. The things that you've been trying to heal, the new levels you've been trying to go on to, whether you're in a commitment, you're taking it to a new level, or even if you're trying to expand your emotional body because you're becoming more conscious and awake and understanding these patterns might be toxic or unhealthy or not reflective of where I want to be. This month, Taurus, whatever you've been through, because you have the Justice card, if any Tauruses are going through any kind of custody battles or divorces or any kind of legal issues, stay in your integrity, Taurus. As long as you fight the good fight, stand up for yourself, don't play dirty. With this card, I always say, well, don't play dirty because karma is going to come and whip real quick. Things are going to come out in your favor, Taurus. So try not to stress. Just do your best, focus. That's all you can do, right? And stay positive. Things are going to be okay. There's things with you, Taurus, that there's loose ends that need to be tied up this month. Now, again, if there's no courts involved, congratulations. But if any Taurus has felt like you've been jilted, pardon my French, screwed over, or if you feel like I never got to have my piece or have my say, I feel that this is not fair or unbalanced. This month is a time to really release that. And of course, in a healthy way, whether you write that letter, have that conversation, close that door, Taurus. There's a real need for balancing this out because you're going to be moving forward in terms of your emotional life. Now, guys, when I was talking about laying those foundations and those transformations, it's not just in career, it's in our emotional life, our health, our mental health, our energy fields. And for you, Taurus, it's very healing emotionally. As what you're looking for, just releasing that old that no longer serves you and stepping into this beautiful new phase, it is unfolding for you, Taurus. When you're going to close one door, I know it's so cliche, close one door, another one opens, and that's what's going to be happening. You have the Wheel. You have two major arcanas. So you know what? Even if it feels a little heavy this month, Taurus, like, all these emotions are coming up, it's going to be balanced by a beautiful new beginning. As much as there is shadow, there will always be that much more light. So, when you're down, there's going to be an up. Life, that's how it goes. But guys, there's going to be a huge change in direction. So if there's been a pause because of these things you're tying up, Taurus, as soon as you tie them up, end of delays. We're going to be moving on out, guys. Now, it might be a bit of a pivot, but it's what you asked for, Taurus. If you want something different, you have to do something different. You want to experience something different, you got to try something different. And you are more than ready. You're like, bring it on. And it's exciting. Now, for the love card, you have stay optimistic about your love life. Now, yes, this also can be about your romantic life, but they're talking about stay optimistic in general. The emotional healing, health, relationships, and experiences that you are trying to cultivate. And you're working so hard, Taurus. I can even feel it. I'm just giving you that hug. You are doing a great job. Who cares if you took one step forward, two steps back? It's the tango, baby. That's the dance. But you're going to be moving forward from here on out. So even though it's been a little bit of a hustle and maybe there's been some bumps, don't let that discourage you. This is the last little hurdle. Like I said, December is that last little hurdle. You're going to do fantastic, okay? So deep breaths. Let's finish this off. Let's tie it up. Close that door. Thank the Lord or God or universe or angels or whatever you believe in for the blessings and the lessons, because you wouldn't be who you are now and know what you know now if it wasn't for that. Let it go and let's move on out. When you have the Page of Raphael, this also says that new people are going to be entering your life. It can be romantic. And when I say new, it is new. This is not something that'd be like an ex. Do you understand? This could also just be soul tribes, new friendships that are perhaps healthier, people who vibrate and support your visions and goals, Taurus. This month, as much as it can be a little heavy, is just as much healing and love bringing and emotionally uplifting. So trust me, it's going to be well worth it. Moving forward from here on out, guys, there's going to be so much change, beautiful, healthy change. So stay positive, stick with it. Last little hurdle. You got this. All right. We got Gemini. All right. I hope that serves you guys. I'm so excited. So excited for all of us. Man, we've been through a lot. Human experience. All right, Geminis. Ah, okay. And a love card. Ooh, that came quick. Okay. You guys have Queen of Gabriel, Queen of Gabriel, 3 of Raphael, Knight of Gabriel, and 7 of Gabriel. Wow, 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 Geminis. I'm excited for you. So first things first, with this month, Gemini, there's changes that are coming up. There's going to be a lot of action, but it doesn't always have to be like, I have a ton of tasks every day. It's more about the changes you're trying to make for yourself, Gemini. First things first, I know some Geminis can overthink, overanalyze, and before they make a decision, they want to have all their bases covered. This month, let's not get caught up too much on the minutia, and let's look at the grand picture here. You can do anything that you want right now, Gemini. You've been making changes, you've done cleansing, you've healed. There's been a past, in your emotional past, there's been a lot of emotional evolution, healing, and growth, Gemini. And for you guys, this month, they're saying, go after it. You've done the work, Gemini. You know what you want. You have that clarity. There's no need to run the numbers again. You got this. There's going to be a lot of good news and a lot of reasons to celebrate this month, Gemini, in terms of it could be anything. Maybe you're entering, maybe you got that job. Maybe you started that new business. Maybe you're getting married or you're pregnant or you're taking a relationship to a next level. This month is a huge month of celebration for you. You're really going to be breaking in this new year from a new mental and emotional space. But of course, as always, you have free will, so that you have to take action. You have to take action. Gabriel is a very action-oriented card. You really have to stand up for what you want. No one's going to, if you're waiting for just the right time, Gemini, or for someone to say go, do it, green light, don't. You just have to do it. I'm your green light. Green light right here for you. Go. What you want, Gemini, you have to seize it. You have to go for it. You have to create it. The universe is giving you the circumstances and the experiences, good and difficult, to bring you to the spot. And there's so much to be had. There's some things that you're passionate about, especially romantically or emotionally speaking. Maybe there's a lot of changes you want to make. Again, Gemini, you guys have had a lot of work in the past years in regards to your career. Now they're really stepping it up in the emotional sphere. We're really stepping up our I'm not a Gemini, but stepping up your consciousness and your awareness and your growth and your healing. There is so much this month in terms of your communication, expressing how you're feeling, sharing your vulnerability and your joys and your successes with other people, letting people in, and really going after you. You're stepping into this confidence. Claim your personal power this month, Gemini. Really, you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. We all make mistakes. We've all trialed and erred, and you've learned your fair share, Gemini. And you know what? You paid your dues. You're learning. You're evolving. Claim it now. Claim it. Ask that person out, or take that next step, or invest in yourself. Do that venture. You know, whatever it is. You say, you know what, family? I have a big surprise. I'm moving to Jamaica. I'm starting the surfing business. Totally left field, but I'm just giving you an example. You're going for it. Claim it. You got a divine co-creator. Explore this area and go for it. You're very passionate about something, Gemini, but you need to do it. You need to take action. No more ruminating, okay? It's going to be successful. And it's successful not because, not literally it's in the cards, but because you're passionate about it, you're aligned with it, you're confident, and your heart's in it. When you have the Queen of Gabriel, you attract the right people, circumstances, opportunities to really bring this in, and it's going to have such a wonderful outcome, such a celebratory outcome, and it puts you in such a beautiful emotional space. You see it there. You know it's going to make you happy, Gemini. You know that it feels right. So why are you standing right here instead of over there? Go. Okay, the card you have is romantic feelings. Now, while this is about relationships, this is telling you this is worth exploring. This is really worth trying, putting yourself out there again. Now, if you're not interested in relationships and you're like, I'm good being single, Yes, there are feelings you have about your passion project, your drive, that traveling around the world, investing in this business, whatever it is. Those emotions are valid and they're worth giving it a voice and they're worth giving it a chance. Okay, again, like I said, Gabriel is action oriented, but it will require you to speak things into existence, to ask for that loan or for that help, to communicate, to network. It's a very collaborative card as well. So go for it. Ask for that help. See what they say. I'm super excited for you guys. When you guys have the three of Raphael, it's very celebratory. You're going to be emotionally successful, emotionally happy. Well worth it. Jump. Just jump. It's worth it. Just go for it and start this new year off in the emotional space and mental space that you've been looking for quite some time. So good luck, gems. Good luck. I'm super excited for you. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know who you are. You just got to stand up for it and just go for it. Just go for it. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like those movies where there's like the nerdy guy that's coming into his own and there's that girl he always wants. And finally, when he's more confident, he just walks across that room and just grabs her and kisses her. But like not in like a she doesn't want to kind of way, but like in a totally I give you permission kind of way. It's like that. Like you're just going to go for it now. I'm excited for you. Okay. Sorry. That was like a random example, but that's what I think of. Okay. Cancers. Let's see. And a love card. Okay. You guys have the Ace of Michael, the Epiphany, the World, and Page of Raphael. You guys have some two major arcana here, guys. There's a lot of evolution and growth. For you this month, Cancers, there is a lot of spiritual growth. Whatever changes you've made, maybe you've left that job, maybe you said, you know what, I'm happy single, I'm just going to enjoy my life. Whatever decisions you've made, whatever ideas or epiphanies you've had, these oh my goodness, revelations, they're valid. You guys are growing spiritually. Now, when I say spiritually, please do not confuse this with religious. Your spirit, your soul growth. And you're going, whatever you're learning, Cancer, whatever you're going through, it's not just a personal growth. It totally is that. But you're learning these things because all these tools, these lessons, this wisdom that you're garnering, you're going to be using it to lead others. You're going to be using it whether you lead, teach, put it in writing, put it in song. You're coming into your own as your own form of healer. And believe it or not, there's all kinds, right? And some people do it through their video production. Some people just do it and then they draw people to them. They always tend to come to them, ask them, tell them their problems, ask them their advice. You guys, Cancers, you've come full circle. And how perfect is that right at the end of the year? You guys have gone through so many changes this year, financially, career path, relationships, health. Just it's a full gambit of things, guys, and we're finally culminating. You're gathering why things have happened in a certain way, why things rolled out the way, the outcome of your decisions. You're coming to a new place. Now, because the Ace of Michael, you have these amazing new ideas. All the changes that you've made, Cancer, up until this point was to lead you to where you're at now, whether you're deciding to strike out on your own, change careers entirely, try, decide to take your health into your hands, reevaluate, whatever it is. You have these new ideas. Now, you've already might have started, Cancer, but they're letting you know, hey, it's okay. The beginning is going to be a little bumpy. If you've already started it, then you might have noticed that there's probably been some communication issues, whether that has to do with advertising, whether it has to do with other people, collaborators, partners, whatever it is. But that doesn't mean it's wrong at all. So please don't overthink that. Sometimes we think if it's the right thing, it's just going to be smooth and perfect. Says who? Says who? Has anybody ever moved in with somebody for the first time? You could have a husband or wife that you're completely happy with, but there's bumpy roads. There's things you do that they're going to start bumpy, but it's still a good idea. Now, there's a lot of things that might try to hinder your progress, but keep moving forward. Cancer, this week is really about you going more inward than outward. Where some people are laying the foundation for relationships, for their, side hustles. You are laying the foundation for your new life on a very spiritual level. emotional level, energetic level, whatever word you wanted you use with it. There's going to be a lot of new beginnings in terms of all the stuff that you already laid down. You already told the universe, this is what I want by the changes you have made, Cancer. So now that you already placed your order, you're getting energetically right. So guys, you have the Page of Raphael. This month, definitely spend more time with loved ones, with friends. Accept those social invitations. Go out, because not only are you going to meet people this way, the universe is going to bring you things, opportunities, even romantic relationships if you're interested in, through your social networking. So even if you're swiping left and right, there's nothing wrong with online dating. I will let you know you have a higher chance in a social environment. Go to those dinner parties, those holiday parties, that business, soiree, that company soiree, or even just go meet your girlfriends, your guy friends for a drink or dinner. Because you're really going to be meeting new people that really share your vision, they're more emotionally connected, and have an opportunity for a lot of growth, okay? Guys, you're in this beautiful new space. December is going to be a little bit of a slower month for you, Cancer, in terms of you're not going to be all so erratic with your emotions, which is good, right? So take that time to sit in meditation, take a long hot shower or bath, really just look where you're at, Cancer. I want all Cancers to look where they were a year ago today, and where they're at now, okay? Growth. And you can use that. The World card, guys, you're coming full circle. You are starting a whole new story in a whole new energetic space because you already did a lot of the hard work, guys. The universe is letting you know you're in the right direction. It's okay if it was a little bumpy. It was part of your spiritual growth. It's going to be fantastic. You already laid the foundation. And go out there. Now go have fun. Be with other people because the universe is going to bring you those people through your social networks. The love card you have is this could be the one. Okay, on a romantic level, of course, for all those single Cancers out there that are dating or just met somebody, there's a lot of potential for soulmate connections. And I think the reason this is, guys, is because you made a lot of decisions that are in alignment with who you are. And when you're in alignment with who you are, you attract people who are more whole because you're more whole. So you're more soulmate connections versus karmic connections. Okay, guys? So this would be somebody you've already met. This would not be someone you're going to meet. So, I mean, you potentially you could. I'm not going to put anything out on the universe, okay? But this would be something that you're already ruminating about. Now, this could also be about paths, choices. If you guys made a decision, if you guys have decided, like, I'm going to go right instead of left, again, it's a confirmation that this is soul guided, and divinely supported, guys. Really explore this and give yourself that chance. Don't try to rush the next thing or try to feel safe. Just sit in it. Whew. Okay. It's going to be great. I'm excited for you guys. Soulmate relationships. Oh, karmic relationships can be so sexy, hot, and heavy, but they tend to fizzle out. Or you fight endlessly after like the first or third month. Soulmate relationships, so healing. They're all necessary, though. They're all necessary and all worthwhile. Okay. Leo. Oh. Wow. I'm going to take it. Okay. And a love card. Ooh. Okay. All right, Leos. You guys have the Empress, the Epiphany card, the Eight of Raphael, and the King of Gabriel. Woo, Leos. This month, you are really, really creating things. You guys are new ideas, creative projects, endeavors, ventures, investments. You guys are on fire this month. And it's not just something that you don't sit there and be like, oh my God, I have an idea. And then keep walking. Write it down. Go do it, guys. You guys really need to act. Act on your plans, act on your creativity, listen to yourself. Now, for all those that celebrate the holidays, you might feel, well, it's kind of selfish. I shouldn't be working so much. I should be with family. Okay, good. Balance that out. But this is, you guys are really birthing something new. Now, it's just not something that's new that's going to be on the shelf. This is something that's going to grow, to expand. It's going to bring you abundance. Now, that could be abundance in terms of financial prosperity. That can be abundance in terms of new clients, friendships, collaborations, more ideas, opportunities. But guys, this is a fantastic time because your creativity is absolutely rewarded. Now, because you have it next to the Epiphany, guys, this is what you're supposed to be doing. The Epiphany card, this is a spiritual path. This is a spiritual growth. This is something that's in alignment with what you came here to do, your life purpose, some of the services you came, whether that's counseling, teaching, or that could just be a good listener or an artist or whatever it is, guys. Whatever creative projects you're going to be, you are starting, you are birthing. It's because your soul came here to do this. Now, this might not be the only thing your soul came here to do, but it's definitely soul guided, part of your higher self and your higher purpose. So number one, thank you so much for doing that. And number two, go for it. You had of the Eight of Raphael. Look at, guys, Leos, you've gone through probably some changes and emotionally especially. And this is about a higher purpose. I don't know if you noticed an Eight of Raphael. She's crossing the bridge, like the finish line, and there's like a thing of money right here, and she's just leaving it behind. So this is telling you, some of us that are in those jobs that pay those great salaries and all those benefits, but you're miserable. You're miserable. You're doing this, and yeah, it affords the financial life, and this financial security is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can have that, Leo, and do what you love. You can have that and be happy. You can have that and be healthy. It's telling you that this path, this emotional path, which you're doing this because you're guided, you're inspired. It's that work that isn't work. It's that creative projects that are not like, I don't want to do it, because it's more than that for you. There's a better emotional life. There's better things waiting for you. You're doing it because you know it's right. This really is a spiritual calling, Leos. It really is. You might be doing like car detailing or renovations, and you're like, well, how the hell is that part of my spiritual path? Beauty. You see beauty, it's artistic. And believe it or not, there's people who feel that way too. Don't try to let anybody say like, how is that spiritual? If it brings you peace, inner guidance, if it brings you alignment, that's all that matters. You don't have to be a healer or an artist just to do something that's spiritual. Everything has a spiritual meaning. Everything serves. There's billions of us out there, guys, and you're all here to serve that. Now, you have the King of Gabriel. So keep your eye on the big picture here, Leo. So please don't be like, well, how am I going to do that? Or don't try to go from A to Z. Just go to A to B, and then from B to C, and then from C to D. Don't worry about that long thing. Leave the details to the universe and allow things to unfold naturally, or else you're going to get too caught up in like, fear of the future kind of thing. You're going to have absolute success. And you know why you're going to have success, Leo? Because this is a service. You are being of service. You are doing things out of genuine concern or genuine care or genuine interest. Key here is genuine. Okay. Now the love card you have is love yourself first. And this is beautiful because this is about honoring who you are, filling up your own cup. You can't give from an empty cup. This is really about self-respect, honoring who you are, honoring the voice inside of you, honoring what feels good for you, and loving yourself enough to do it, Leo. Hell yes. Strong. Go, my little Leos. Roar. Go out there and do that. I'm so excited for you. And guys, share your projects with others. Network, especially if it can help others, especially during the holiday season. We need so much support. There's such an increase of depression and other things that go on. I don't want to, bring the energy down for anybody, but we can all use that. So if you guys do something that's helping other people, thank you. Put it out there. We can all use that. I really appreciate that. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Whoop. All right. God, these cards just clip popping out. And a love card. Okay. You guys have the King of Gabriel, the Nine of Gabriel, the Five of Raphael, and the Five of Gabriel. Guys, there's changes coming up for you. There's changes. Now, again, if anybody just watched my Leo and now you're onto your Virgo, so there's some similarities here, guys. But for you, Virgo, you are making big changes more than likely in your career. And in your relationships in terms of your boundaries, what you believe in, anything communicative. And it's great because it's really about your emotional body, your own health. Whether you're changing your job because you're miserable, whether you're communicating that your boundaries with family or loved ones or partners because certain actions make you feel used or drained or cross boundaries and not crossed, and you're communicating that. Whatever changes you're making, Virgo, stay the course. Now, with the King of Gabriel and the Nine of Gabriel here, I know you know what you want, Virgo. You guys have gone through some crazy transformations in the past couple of years, and they haven't always been easy. And I'm so proud of all you guys. That's not an easy thing. But if you guys are creating changes for yourself for a good reason. So if you applied for those jobs, moving to that house, cutting out toxic people or environments, or just having your peace and saying no finally, that's fantastic. Now, if you're getting some kind of pushback, if you're getting nervous, like they haven't called me for the interview, or I don't want to ruin this friendship, stay determined. Keep your eye on the big picture here for yourself, Virgo. The thing is because you want health. You want peace in the home. You want healthy relationships. You want a job that values you and pays you good money. You guys are really making a lot of changes emotionally. So if there's any emotions that are holding you back, maybe causing you stress, anxiety, fears, understand, guys, that everything that's happened to this point has happened for a reason. Take the blessings out of it. Leave the rest. It does not define you. It does not mean because you had problems in this relationship or at that job that you're dumb or not worth it, or a reflection of your worth at all. That's just that environment and that environment's projection upon or in a reaction to your energy field. That is all that is. There is so much more opportunity for happiness. So let go of the regrets. Let go of the fear. Let go of the what ifs, Virgo, even if it's just for this month alone, just for this month or just for this week, try one day and embrace what's coming. There's a silver lining to all these changes, a silver lining. Now you have the Five of Gabriel. So yeah, so you might have some communication challenges. You might have some pushback. It's all good. That's those other environments, the egos of those people or those experiences that are pushing against it. Don't get sucked into any drama this month, Virgo. You might have some drama around you. Whatever, that's their ish. Come up from this ego view. You're going to be able to resolve your end. Now, Virgo, let's not do any martyr syndromes. Don't try to go help and save every single person when you're on fire, okay? Make sure you are good. If someone wants to fight and brawl and drama, all right, bye, I got to go. Self-respect, know what's good for you. Take action that's out of self-love for yourself. Know what you can do here. Have patience with yourself. You're gonna need patience with others too. So have a little patience with them too. They're fighting their own fears as well. But you're gonna completely resolve this. It's gonna come out clean, but it's only gonna come out clean because you don't jump in the drama or into other people's story or into your old story. Guys, the universe is just telling you guys this is the last little push. You can just get through December. Everything you're looking for, all those things are coming to fruition. Now, the card you have romantically is let your friends help you. Virgo, I'm gonna go back to the martyr syndrome. You don't have to do it alone. And you're not supposed to. None of us are. We're not meant to do things alone. Let other people help you. Delegate things out. And if you're used to everyone depending on you, Virgo, this is kind of, extreme. But God forbid you were to die tomorrow. Guess what? They would figure it out. They would figure it out. No one's going to collapse. You might, but they're not. So make sure, Virgo, that you allow other people. You say no when you cannot do something. If someone's offering you help to support you, even if it's just to pick up the kids or go to the grocery store for you or, I don't know, lend you money, let them. You want to receive new opportunities in your life? I'm going to talk about the law of receptivity. If you can't receive a thank you or a helping hand, how are you going to receive a love partner or a new job? Those are much bigger manifestations. So if you want to receive all these gorgeous changes that are coming your way, practice the law of receptivity, Virgo. Balance this month. You know what, guys? I could totally see you, Virgo. Door closed, locked, maybe some crazy family members outside those doors. You're sitting on your couch, your feet up, watching whatever you want to watch on Netflix, drinking whether it's hot tea or a glass of wine, and just like, that's where you need to be, okay? Keep pushing forward. Keep fighting for what you want. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry. Keep your eye on the big picture. Withdraw from drama. Let go of regrets in the past. Emotionally, something better is coming, and receive help. Because this is laying the foundation for what's to come, for the new things that you're attracting. Because if you keep doing the same old, it'll persist. But don't worry. I think this month you got it. You know it. You've done it. Enough. You guys are going to be great. Now, Virgos, it might be a little heavy. Don't worry. It's going to be great. So always check your sun, moon, and ascendant. It isn't just always about one sign. But everything happens for a reason. And emotionally, guys, some beautiful things are on its way. But you need to change the patterns to attract it. And it's already in your little emotional or your energetic escrow. We got to receive it now. I hope that serves you, Virgo. I'm super excited. You guys have gone through a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. And it ain't easy. But now, oh, thank the Lord. It's gonna be so much better, Virgo. Practice everything you've learned. All right. Libra. That's not it. And the romantic card. Okay, you guys have the World, the Two of Michael, the Four of Gabriel, and the Ace of Raphael. Whoa, 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 Libras. You tied up some ends. You've made some decisions. You've come full circle with a lot of things. It could have been jobs that are, no longer serving you, relationships that you've put out. There's a lot of things that, revelations that you had. Maybe something happened that started years ago, and now you're finally understanding, okay, that lesson is learned. I get why this happened. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know that this is what I want. I know this is what I don't want. And guess what? You're moving forward now, and you know it. Libra, you already know it. It's already in your awareness, and good new beginnings are coming. But they're coming because you're going to stop over analyzing the situation. This month, guys, as soon as you, it's easier for me to say, right? I'll give an example. Maybe you know that you've been with somebody for a long time, but it's not going anywhere, and you're really not that happy. Maybe you stay there because out of fears. You just want to get married already or have kids, or you put so much time into it, you don't want to throw it away. But you already know that this is an example, by the way. And if it suits, if this is you, then I feel you. But you already made that decision that this isn't good for me, and I got to make changes. Any last remnants, you might this month, of course, it's the holiday season. You might be overthinking it, but you've made this decision. Now make it with your actions too. And the moment you do, Libra, things are going to move. Now, if a lot of Libras have been trying to, you maybe been going back to school, getting those certifications, really trying to find that new job at that career. Let me tell you, Libra, it's finally going to be coming, but it's going to be coming because if it's been slow, it's because your emotional body has been blocked. Maybe you've been in unhealthy relationships, mindsets, things like that. But now that you've been working and you're about to release or make changes here, especially mentally, that could be it's hard to let go of dreams. You thought about things in so long, but we've got to reevaluate that. As soon as you make this decision, like this is where I'm going, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing. I mean, just really ground that. Things are going to move very, very fast. And even if you have to find a compromise, that's okay. But as long as we move forward. Now, guys, there's going to be a lot of abundance and movement, especially in regards to not just your relationships, your finances, your networking, your job. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's definitely going to be hard work. So example could be maybe you've been, you got your dream job, but maybe you have to put in extra hours. Maybe you have to work your way up, but guess what? It's going to be successful, and it's because you invested the time. So with this new year coming, guys, this particular month, take that time to really celebrate how far you've come. Make those decisions. Maybe you're doing it along with your New Year's resolutions, Libra. Like you're like, you know what? This is the year. And it really is, Libra. It really is. But there's going to be not just positive, and when I say financial, I want to say more career or whatever you do for, life path. A lot of hard work and a lot of success. With the Ace of Raphael, guys, there's going to be a new emotional situation. I'm excited for you guys. If any of you guys have just gone through breakups, or if you're single, somebody new is going to be stepping into your life. This is going to be something that's deep, long-lasting, and committed. And guess what? It's a reflection of the deep, long-lasting commitment that you have towards this new goal, this new job, this new life path. Maybe you went back to school. They're reflections of each other. Now, if anybody is married or in a commitment, this is just taking your emotional relationship, of course, if it's healthy, to a new level, a deeper level, and maybe a new level of commitment. So, guys, This is super, super exciting. Release all those talks. You guys are really using this month to kind of come to peace with things, come to terms with things, and really get fueled up, guys. This new January, this new year, you're going to be taking off. No more overanalyzing. Just make those decisions. I think a lot of the Libras already kind of did, but maybe you don't want to say it because you're scared. Maybe you're nervous. It's nerve-wracking. But guys, it's going to be such a beautiful time for celebration. If you guys have been waiting to hear about that job, you may hear about it this month, whether it's a promotion, an award, or a completely new position whatsoever. But it's really going to release you guys from any burdens, financial burdens, emotional burdens. Maybe you've been stuck in a certain way. Now you want to invest in that house. You're really going to move forward. You guys are really entering a beautiful new emotional space and really putting your heart into something. Those are your projects too, and really getting the reward and the recognition you're looking for. Card you have is it's safe to love. Now, of course, this is romantic as well, guys. If you've been through heartbreak, everyone can say like it's going back out there. It's scary because you're like, I don't want to repeat patterns. But letting you know, guys, you've done the work. You've done the work. You know who you are. It's safe. Go out there, take a chance. And if you're in a relationship and things have been holding you back, maybe you've been working on things, but it's really good for you guys to really open up and be vulnerable with each other so you can give and receive this beautiful emotions. Now, if relationships have nothing to do with what you're thinking about, it's safe for you to trust the decisions that you made. It's safe for you to trust the things that are really presenting themselves to you, those opportunities. Go for it. You've earned it. The time has come. Even if it feels like a little bit more than you're like, oh my God, but I'm not qualified. You are. You'll get it. Bite off a little bit more than you can chew. You'll find that you can swallow it. You're going to be just fine. With the world, there's so much opportunity coming your way. Don't pause too long if you have to make a decision. Don't overanalyze things. Just be logical. Make that decision. Compromise if you have to and move forward, guys. It's really about coming to terms with things so we could just move forward already. Let's just go and really enjoy this season, guys. Enjoy it. Have fun with loved ones. And I'm super excited for this emotional experience you guys are going to be having. Really, I think it's really going to support you where you're at now, who you are now. And the relationships have to be reflective of everything that you are. When you go through pain and changes, you're something different at the end of it. So it's going to be good for you. I'm super happy for you guys. I know you guys have been working so hard, really working on schooling, jobs, elevating your lifestyle, where you're at, and it's finally here. Just make decisions and move forward. I'm super excited for you guys. Scorpio. I must not breathe because I get a little lightheaded. And I always make myself tea and I never drink it. By the time I drink it, it's cold. Yep. It's all good. Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, I see you. Sorry, I smacked it back into the deck. And romance card. Ooh, so it is. Okay. You guys have Page of Raphael, King of Gabriel, 10 of Gabriel, and the Wheel. Gabriel is super, super loud this month. I'm excited. A lot of changes, a lot of movement, travel, communications, new endeavors, passion, power. I love it. It's great. Okay, for you Scorpios. Okay, we need to keep the eye on the big picture here. Now, the month of December for you Scorpios, there's opportunities for new relationships as well. If any Scorpios are out there that are single, what's most important at the beginning of this month for you Scorpio is your emotional body. Please don't close the doors. I mean, it's great to be curled up on the couch. It's great to sit there and just watch movies. I'm a big movie fan. But there's really a need for you to kind of really connect with people this month, Scorpio. Not just for your emotional well-being, but because opportunities are going to be there. People that really know who you are, people who really see you. It's not just about connecting and filling yourself up with the social needs that you have, but also these people are going to remind you of who you are, Scorpio. When you never sit there with your friends, your family, and laugh, you just look around and you're like, I love this. I love this. It's a reflection of you. Now, this month, you're going to probably be working a little bit more than normal, Scorpio. So please try not to work overtime or get burnout. I know sometimes you're trying to, I want to get that corner office or that promotion, or even if it's just with family, taking on too many tasks, picking up the kids, running errands, doing this for this person, doing the shopping for them. No, you're going to get burnout, Scorpio. So make sure that you delegate, you say no, make sure you get plenty of rest this month. And like I said, make time for loved ones, for family, for friends, especially if there's opportunities for, dinner parties or just going for coffee, take them. Don't be like, no, I got so much to do. Well, let me tell you something. Your emotional body is more important this month, Scorpio, than anything. There is a beautiful new beginning that's coming for you, Scorp, and it's going to offer some redirection. But if you're going to kind of catch that train, if you're going to kind of move in this new direction, you don't want to miss it. We need you to slow down. Now, when you have the King of Gabriel, there's going to be a lot of need for you to kind of, when you're going to be running around, Scorpio, and you get that burnout, it's because you're like, I got so much to do. I got to do this. I got to do that. No. What's the bigger picture here? So an example can be you're starting your own business, Scorpio. You're really jumping in there. You're making these changes and you're working overtime. Again, I mentioned, please be balanced. However, remember why you're doing things. Are you doing it to expand your business? Are you doing it to give, put your kids to school? Are you doing it because there's a service? You're serving a community or a cause. Try to keep your eye on that. It'll help keep you a little bit more balanced this week. It's going to be successful because you're doing something out of your heart. Even if it frustrates you and you want to punch somebody, you're really doing it because you're a good person. You're doing it to make changes, and changes are coming. But more importantly this week, if you're going to catch, because you have the wheel card, guys, there's been some delays. There have been some pauses, but there's going to be some need for change that's coming up ahead. But it's going to be beautiful in everything that you're looking for. Now, I see this change being much more emotional in nature than just career-wise. Now, it can be career to you guys, but Scorps, what's more important is romance, your family, you and how you connect with people. An example can be maybe you're healing relationships with your family, with your parents, your siblings. You're taking things to new levels. You're really taking things in a new direction. Maybe you're divorced. Maybe you're a single mom or a single dad, and you're really starting out like, I'm going to have a healthier foundation, better communication with my children. I'm really going to be putting something in there. Or maybe you're meeting somebody new. Maybe a lot of Scorpios have gone through divorces or breakups, and you're like, you know what? I really want to step into this healthy lifestyle, this healthy romantic relationships that respect me, that understand me, that value me, and really being able to attract that in. So this month is really about balance between work and your emotional life. If you have to value one a little bit more, I hope it's a little bit more of the emotional. Take time for you. A lot of the people that you're going to meet romantically, I'm not sure that was quite a wink, romantically, opportunities for work, or let's say you guys are trying to, move jobs or move houses or try something new. You guys are going to get these opportunities through people. People might say, oh, this place is hiring. This person's selling their house. You know what? Tom is single now, or Erica is single now, or hey guys, did you hear about this awesome new sound healing? And that healing might be just what you need. Guys, everything that you're looking for is going to be through your family, your friends, your soul tribe. And if you don't have anybody, if you don't have a lot of people, maybe your local yoga studio, wherever you kind of socialize, guys. Go out there because you're going to get a lot of intuitive insights. The universe is going to be working through people and experiences and your surrounding, Scorpio. So do not hold yourself out. Do not overwork and miss those opportunities. The emotional aspects, the networking aspects are far more important and are linked to what you're ultimately trying to do. I hope I didn't confuse you guys there. The romantic card you have is true love. A lot of you guys have, even if you've just met somebody, this would be something that's probably new. And when I say if you're already in a romantic relationship, that's fine too. There's a big opportunity to really take something to a new level for you, Scorpio. This does not mean I'm not talking a toxic relationship. Sometimes I'll say that and people will take that as a sign that maybe they can make their toxic relationship work. I've been there too. Don't worry. We've all done that. I'm talking about this new romantic relationship, this healthy emotional body that I've been talking about. There's a lot of opportunity to meet a soulmate, to meet someone who resonates and reflects these changes that you've been looking for. And there's an opportunity for you to be vulnerable, Scorpio, to open up and take a chance. Perhaps you've let go of some unhealthy partnerships, unhealthy relationships, and now it's your turn. Again, it's going to come through your social networks. It's going to come through other people. I'm not saying you can't look online to date. I'm just saying more than likely it's going to be when you're out and about. Okay? No burnout. Keep your eye on the big picture. Spend time with loved ones. Your new direction is coming, especially in regards to your romantic life. I hope I didn't go too zigzaggy all over the place for you guys, but that's it in a nutshell. Especially this new beginnings, this transformations you guys are going through, Scorpio. It's definitely emotional, and that's good. That's good. Emotional doesn't have to be like Ty. It's our love, our self-love. how we feel about ourselves, the kind of relationships we wanted to experience, the opportunities, how we would maybe want more peace in our jobs. We're more focused on our emotional body. And that's good. Heal that. Help that. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. Let's see. I'm telling you guys, Archangel Gabriel, you guys should look her up. She is wands in traditional tarot, but this whole month is riddled with it. December tends to always be kind of more slow, you know, eat a lot, sleep a lot, but there's some movement, guys. Transformation central. Okay, romantic card. Okay, you guys have 5 of Gabriel, Knight of Gabriel, 6 of Gabriel, 4 of Gabriel, 4 in a row. Okay, guys, so the beginning of the month, hey, Sagittarius, if the beginning of the month starts out with a little bit of drama, a little hectic, it's okay, it's totally normal. It's the holidays. But really take the time to stand in your power. Don't get sucked into it. Have patience and move forward. You guys are really being asked to work on your own endeavors this month, okay? Because they have the Knight of Gabriel, 6 of Gabriel, 4 of Gabriel. It's about acting on your passion, and it's about acting on your passion in your life. Again, this could be your career. Maybe you're looking for that promotion, that new title, going back to school, earning that reward or that certificate or that recognition. And it's in the pocket. You guys have this. It will be coming, but it's coming because you are acting on it. You know what you want. You know what you drive. You know what to do. Go for it. It's going to have an amazing outcome. It's going to take some hard work, Sagittarius. I'm not going to lie about that. But guess what? It's like that kind of at the end of the day, you're like, yeah, I did that. You know, it's not that like, oh, I hate it. It's like, because you're investing in what you love, in what you're passionate about, and what you're good at. And in a service, maybe you work for the government, for the state, maybe you work for a nonprofit where you're doing something that you really feel enthusiastic about, and you really feel like you want to put your courage and your motivation and all of it into it, Sagittarius. Really, really take the time to do that. Now, whether you have to do the research, maybe you have to do some online development or personal development, going back to school, putting in the hours, but you're going to do a fantastic job, and it's really going to help elevate your lifestyle. Now, when I say that, people always think about money, but it's not. Money's great, but it's what it brings. It brings you peace, opportunity, expansion, experiences, and that's what it's really bringing. That's what you're really looking for, Sagittarius, and it's coming. It really is. The love card you have is flirt. Now, while romantically, yes, it's telling you to get out there, this is really talking about your charisma. You guys have a beautiful opportunity to develop rapport with other people, whether that's with new clients, collaborators, partnerships, bosses, people in your life. You guys are really going to be attracting people in, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be like flies to honey. I'm thinking flies to shit. That's horrible. Bees to honey. And that's coming in. The universe is really supporting you. But in order for the universe to answer, you have to take action. That's a form of communication. I want this universe. Universe is like, yes. It'll always give you what you focus on, good or bad. It doesn't listen to negatives. So if in the beginning there's a little drama, some communication issues, don't worry about it. Step out of the drama. Maybe you're going for that title and somebody else wants it. Or maybe someone's like, that was my idea, or whatever it is. Hey, you know what? Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Have patience. Let them squabble. You're going to be able to resolve it. You're resolving it because you're keeping your eye on the big picture and you're not getting stuck in your ego. Keep that vision. Move forward, guys. You have the ability to attract the resources, the people, the experiences. You know, you guys got it in the bag, but you have to put in the work. Give yourself that time, Sagittarius. I'm super excited for you. You guys are really stepping it up, and you're going to be seen for that. And you're moving up in life, especially with any creative endeavors, communicative endeavors, career, life path. Yay, I'm excited for you guys. You guys have that charm this month. You have it. Talk. communicate, like, hey, you know what, can we sit down and talk about that, promotion? Or I have this great new idea. I really, really want your creative or web design efforts on it. I'll give you 10%. And just like, boom, and you guys just blow up. But it's because you took that initiative. So congrats. And you guys can call in the archangels all the time. You can go, you can ask Archangel, and you don't have to pray to them. They don't want that, really. They're non-denominational. Just say, Archangel Gabriel, I can really use your help on this interview. Help me to speak clearly, intelligently, confidently, or help me to really nail this project. The archangels love to help. So just saying, free will, you have to ask. Okay, Caps. Whew, let's see. Okay, and a romantic card. Okay, Capricorns, you have Perspective, Page of Raphael, Ace of Raphael, and the Emperor. I'm happy for you, Capricorns. You guys have made some healthy emotional decisions. Maybe some of you guys have just gotten engaged. Maybe some of you guys are really investing in your emotional life, in your relationships. I know sometimes Capricorns can be a little slower to move, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. When you have the Perspective card, you guys are taking time to really reflect about the life you want to have, the changes you want to make, and the actions that needed to take place in order to have that. Sometimes when we think from a different perspective, we can understand, like, I've been wanting this over here, but I've been doing this. Like, I understand now that if I want to have that happiness, that emotional balance, that healing, that those experience, that I'm going to have to make a kind of a daring change, take a new action that's probably a little bit outside my comfort zone, but completely in alignment with where I want to be, especially emotionally in your relationships, in your emotional body. And relationships could be romantic. It could also be platonic. You guys are really putting yourself out there. You're really being vulnerable. And you guys there's a lot of people, a lot of signs that are really stepping up their emotional life, their emotional experiences. So I'm very, very excited for you guys. Understanding that there is a better way to go about achieving what you wanted, Capricorn. And hey, it may have taken you a couple months to get here. Maybe a couple years. It doesn't matter. All roads lead to Rome. It's okay. But you're finally understanding. You're finally seeing it from a different perspective. You gained that wisdom, that experience, maybe through trial and error, but that's the way we all learn, right? And you're finally seeing it from a different angle. And guess what? These epiphanies, these revelations that you're having, not only is it going to support you and motivate you and direct you so that you can actually jump and just go for it, and you're going to really appreciate it. It's going to actually manifest those emotional experiences that you're looking for. You just found the key, Capricorn. You realize the only way I'm going to do this is if I put myself out there, or you know what, I want that. I'm going to jump. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to try it this way instead of that way. I've been doing it this way. It hasn't been giving me a result. Obviously, I got to zig instead of zag, and you're going to do it. And I'm super excited for you guys. Again, Page of Raphael has also been coming up a lot, but as a lot of intuitive insights, guys, in regards to your relationships. You're being guided. So if you've made any choices in your romantic life, in relationships, that can be with coworkers, with family, with friends, whichever, guys, it's being divinely guided. So if you're a little nervous or a little scared, don't worry. Listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. You're making a good decision. Really get out there. Share with loved ones. And with the Ace of Raphael, guys, these are a lot about romantic relationships, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep, lasting, committed. Perhaps you're taking it to a new level. You're moving forward in your emotional body, and I'm super proud of you. Now you have the Emperor. What's going to help you, Capricorns, if this is new territory and you're super excited and maybe a little scared, what's going to help you, and you're probably good at this, is getting scheduled, structured, balanced, having a game plan. It's going to make you feel that much more secure for these changes that you're making, and it's going to be great. So an example of this can be, I'm just using an example, maybe some Capricorns out there got engaged and you're like, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to do this again, or ever, or whatever. What's going to help you get into the planning phase, get into the research phase, get into, dotting your T's, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, taking control of the situation, being ambitious, being the one who moves forward with it, kind of getting more into it instead of abstractly. Getting some kind of foundation and structure is going to make you feel really secure and going to really help all of this be successful and give you a little bit more foundation and bearing. Now, the love card you have is, this could be the one, guys. This, of course, would be somebody you've already been with or somebody you've already met or currently with. And there's a lot of opportunity for emotional growth, guys. A lot here to really take it in, to really have something long-term if this is what you're seeking. Now, if you're single, and that doesn't matter. I know this, as I said, it has to be with somebody that you've already met, but you're already on your way because you're emotionally aligning. You're really stepping up, being vulnerable. Now, relationships have nothing to do with what you're interested in. This is letting you know the changes that you're making, the choices that you're making or hoping to make are in alignment with your higher self. These are right. These are concurrent. These are coming from your soul and your higher self, Capricorn. I'm super, super excited. I know last year around this time, a lot of Capricorns are really focused on their hustle, getting their money in order, their career, their goals in order, even if that was just to travel. And now look where you're at. Now you're finally evolving on this emotional scale. I'm super excited for any of those Caps out there that have taken to the next level, whether you just committed, moved in, got engaged, got married. Congratulations to all of you. I'm super excited. If that's what you want. And for all those Caps that are like, relationships are not my thing, congratulations on the changes you're making because they're in alignment with your soul. I'm super excited for you guys. It's so exciting. I'm always really happy when people heal on an emotional level because you have no idea how that impacts everything. Money, career, health, your psychological mind. It's the foundation of everything. So congrats, Caps. I'm happy for you. Now we have Aquarius. Man, the month readings take a little longer. I kind of like them though. It's my first time doing that. I kind of like them. I'll be back next week for a week reading, but I wanted to try it out. Whew. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. And the love card. Oh, that came out pretty quick. Okay. You guys have 5 of Ariel, the Lover's card, 10 of Gabriel, and 6 of Gabriel. First things first. Hey, Aquariuses. With the 5 of Gabriel, I want you to know if any Aquariuses are going through a hard time right now, if you feel alone, or if this part of the year is hard, maybe you lost a loved one around this time, maybe some things are coming to the surface. Number one, you're not alone, okay? There is really a need for you to reach out to other people to support you. They're right there. You're not putting anybody out, okay? You're not wasting anybody's time. You're not inconveniencing anybody. They are here for you. Whether that's family, a friend, a support group, it doesn't matter. There is help. Now, this is mostly mentally. Now, this could not just, if you are emotionally sad, or if this particular month is a little hard for you financially, or if you're going through a struggle of any kind. First things first, get the support, ask for help. Even that's just a listening ear, someone to grab a coffee with, it doesn't matter. Just, hey, I'm having this problem, can you hear me out? Whatever it is. It's Aquarius, all of us have this. It's not just you, and we're here for you. But what's most important is that we don't get sucked in to negative thought cycles, because this is a card of self-fulfilling prophecies as well. We don't want to have our negative thoughts manifest into negative experiences. Okay? We all have these moments that are down, but guess what? They don't stay. All change is the only constant. So if anything, because it's in conjunction with the Lover's card, definitely turn to loved ones, people who understand you, people who support you. This can be your partner. We'll focus on what you do have, Aquarius. Look how much you've gotten. People who love you, support you, care about you, spend time with you. Really focus on what you have, not what you don't have. And there's so much, Aquarius. There's so much that you have. And even if it's just the floor beneath your feet, your bed, the roof over your head, it doesn't matter. You have it. But look for that support. There's a lot of choices that are being asked of you this month to make, and it's going to come from your heart, not from fear, but from your heart. And it's going to be fantastic. Now, because you have the 10 of Gabriel and 6 of Gabriel, I'm going to switch a little bit here because I can see there's some concern in regards to career, to what you do, to job, and any of your activities. So number one, 10 of Gabriel, I was going to call you 10 of Gabriel, Aquarius, don't get burnout. Maybe you're job hunting and you're freaking out like, I'm running out of money. I'm not here. No, I'm not getting any interviews. Don't worry. You're actually going to be getting a job. But this 6 of Gabriel shows that you're going to get a job, a new job, a promotion, or that money that you're needing. You're going to be elevating. But I think this is why they want you to take control of your emotions. Because if you don't take control of the negative thought cycles, Aquarius, it's going to block this from coming in. So don't burn yourself out. Don't burn, what is it? Don't burn the candle at both ends. If you're doing too many hours, if you're overloaded, you're trying to pull yourself in too many directions, you're going to feel that. You don't have to, though. You don't have to, Aquarius. Delegate, say no, and focus on the love. Focus on the relationships. If you are in a romantic relationship, really delve there. Really open up to your partner. If you're single, that's good too. Focus on your family, your friends, your even colleagues that you're close to, or get more involved with networks. It doesn't have to be family that really support or really speak to you. That's where the focus needs to be, because this emotional space, this space of gratitude and focusing on all that you have, manifests more of it. That's the key. So if you manifest or focus on what you lack, you manifest more lack. That goes for everybody. But if you focus on the love and what you have and how far you've come, you're going to actually attract this. If you guys are looking for that new job, that new opportunity, that promotion, the award, or even going back to school, you guys are going to get that. But let's stay in this positive new space. The love card you have is religious factors. Now, this could be about religion, but it's more about your values. And if you're in a romantic relationship, Aquarius, this is if you guys have had any kind of problems or any kind of headbutting, you might notice that maybe your values don't match. That doesn't mean it's the wrong person per se, but maybe let's communicate. Like, you know what, babe, what really matters to me is family, or freedom. Like, I need a little bit more me time, or and being ambitious, or friendships, or respect, or commitment. Have that conversation. You guys are going to deepen relationships by really opening up about what matters to you. What's your love language? And really making sure your partner's on the same page. Now, if you guys are single and looking for somebody, make sure when you're looking, Aquarius, that you look for people who really have the same vision as you. Sometimes there's like a lot of chemistry, like, oh my God. But maybe you want a deep relationship and they're like, I'm not looking for that. That's a sign. Move on. Just because they're hot or you're really attracted, what's really important to you guys are really elevating life, and we really got to bring our values onto it. Now, if relationships are not a part of your factor, we're just aligning your life and your choices with things that matter to you. This month is beautiful December month, Aquarius. Spend it with loved ones. Be grateful. Make a list. Look how far you've come. Look all that you have. Everyone loses. We all have experienced loss, and we've all experienced those moments where we feel alone, but you're not. You're not alone. So sorry, my phone just went off. You're not alone. And by being in this space, you guys are going to be attracting that job and that opportunity, those rewards or those promotions, and stay in that value, stay in that alignment, Aquarius. You're doing fantastic. If you're feeling down at all, understand that it's here. It's the idea of things. Ask for help. Look for that support. Be positive. I know you're going to be a little overburdened this month, so don't bring yourself out. By the end of the month, you're going to have some fantastic news, okay? Stay in that positivity. Read books that inspire you. Watch movies that are lighthearted. Just really stay in that good space. I'm sending you guys hugs. It's kind of, I know this particular time of the season can be a little heavy for some people, but you're going to do great. It's mostly mental, how you see it. You're not alone, though. People are here. Ask for that support. Be in that love space. It's going to be great. You're really going to really draw to you things that are so much more in alignment with who you are. You're going to be so happy that you stayed there. I hope that serves you. And we have Pisces. Last but not least, my beautiful patient Pisces. Whew, here we go. One more. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate you guys waiting. I know when people timestamp, you just click on by, but if you've been here the whole time, I appreciate it. Let's see. and the romantic card. Ooh, that came up real quick. Great. You guys have decision, 3 of Raphael, leap of faith, and the 10 of Gabriel. This has been coming in a lot. Okay, first things first. Pisces, you guys are making a decision this month, and because you've been sitting with it for so long, it might have created some toxicity in the body, might have made you lethargic or feel heavy. You know, and that happens because it's stress, it's anxiety. Like, oh my God, am I really gonna do this? Am I gonna make this decision? Am I gonna, you know, like cut this out, close this door, open this one? The universe is just like, you're ready, guys. Let's make this decision. And the only reason you're feeling kind of insecure about it is because it has to do with lack of confidence or maybe even low self-worth. You deserve everything, Pisces, everything. And you deserve at least a chance, the opportunity to at least try to go for it. Pisces, if once you make this decision, oh my gosh, the moment you make this decision, things are going to be flying in. If you're waiting for that sign, like, well, as soon as I get this, then maybe I'll go. No. As soon as you make that decision, then it's going to come in. The 3 of Raphael is a sign of celebration. Good news, guys. Good movement. And it could be announcements too. It could be, I mean, engagements, weddings, births, new jobs, changes, but anything that's positive. But it's going to come around as a result of you just making this decision. And I know I say it like it's easy. And on an emotional level, you're probably like, oh, but it's okay. It's actually become toxic. The more you hold off, the more you procrastinate, it's going to make you feel a little bit more sick. It can give you headaches, sleepless nights, heart palpitations, or just feel yucky. It's because the energy is building in the body. I would highly suggest once you make this decision, take a sea salt bath, chakra cleanse. You can find a quick 10-minute chakra cleanse on YouTube. Clear it out, clear it. We want to release the energy from the body because it's been a little built up. But guys, as soon as you make this decision, good things are coming. You have the leap of faith card to believe in yourself. You guys are really embarking on this new path, and you might be waiting to have all the steps. I'm going to give you just a heads up. You're not going to get all the steps. You make one step, the next one's going to appear. So you step on that one, and then the next one's going to appear, and it's going to be great. Have confidence, Pisces. You know the decision already. I really feel like you do, even if you're afraid. And a lot of people always ask me, how do I know it's my intuition and not my fear? Really good question. The difference is that when your intuition answers, even if it's an answer you don't like, there's a sense of calm. There's a sense of peace. If you begin to panic, I'm not saying that intuition, you're still too much in your ego. If you're asking for guidance, get a little clear, take some deep breaths, and really ask, is this the right decision? Because there's been times, you know, like the best examples are breakups, right? Like no one wants to break up. Like, well, some people do, but it's scary. It's a scary decision sometimes. And because, you know, all your fears come up, right? But when you ask your intuition, is this the right choice? You feel it like all the energy culminates like, it is. I'm terrified, but this feels like what I have to do. That's the difference. With fear, there's no calmness. It's only panic and craziness and more second guessing. That was just an example. It doesn't have to be relationships. It could be anything. Any changes you're making, Pisces, just make a decision because it's good things are coming. I'm not joking. When you make this decision, there's not going to be a lag time. Opportunities, people are going to step in, synchronicities are just going to jump on in, Pisces. So if there's been a pause, it's because you haven't made a decision, but it's going to be good. Now, some people have made that decision verbally, but not here or not here. Okay, so just make sure it's a full body decision. Cut those cords, mentally be like, I'm all in. I'm not just lip servicing here, and go for it. Jump for it. Now, you do have the 10 of Gabriel. Ask for help. Ask for help, Pisces. If you're like, I made this decision, but I'm not quite sure about how to do this or how to do that. Ask for someone who does. Ask for that support. Delegate things out. You don't have to do everything by yourself, especially if this is new territory. You always ask for directions. Nothing. It's just the same thing. You guys are doing great. Doing great. Just don't burn out by trying to take it all on yourself without asking for help or support. Then the love card you have is playfulness. Guys, this is going to be such an exciting time. Really recapture the butterflies in the stomach. Really enjoy having fun with this new process. It's a beginning. There's endings, but it's a new life. It's a new chance. It's an exciting opportunity. Now, if you're a single and you're looking for somebody, guys, you're going to be doing it by being flirtatious, and you're probably going to meet somebody by doing things that you love. So whether you like rock climbing, dancing, hiking, trivia nights at bars, whatever it is that you love. It's because you're in that playful spirit. You have a high likelihood of attracting somebody. So go out there, be in alignment. Now, if you are in a romantic relationship, they're asking to step it up. Things have been a little bit too serious because of this decision making. Whether that's deciding to move in together, to have a child, move houses, countries, whatever it is, we've got to bring the life back into it. Laugh, love, joke around, be silly, be stupid, be ridiculous. Like it's fun. Bring that child like sense of joy back, guys. It's going to be beautiful. It feels heavy, but as soon as you make those decisions, bam, you are rewarded. It's ready to go. It's like it's already been drawn taut and it's letting go, Pisces. So congratulations. I'm super excited for you. All the things that are coming as a result of you just taking this endeavor, it's going to be great. Wonderful December for you guys. Again, guys, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below or send me a private message. I do tarot readings, I do Reiki and soul readings, and I'm going to be doing a webinar on grief and healing heartbreak this month. So if you guys are interested or you guys have questions, please send them to me. Otherwise, I hope this serves you guys. So much change, so much action and movement, so much transformation, and preparing us for that life that we really are trying to manifest. It's already here. I'm so excited for all of us. It's going to be great. I hope this serves you guys. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.